Yo guys, so in this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know to develop any online business in a few hours. And you can develop everything from scratch just by prompting the AI tools that I'm going to tell you. With the existing AI tools that we have in the market, now more than ever, anyone in the world, even your grandma, can create and deploy an online business. And we can be talking about an online shop, an app, a game, a SaaS service, any kind of software, anyone can create it and you can have zero coding knowledge. It doesn't matter. I truly believe that 90% of the software developers will be out of job in a couple of years because the AI tools that I'm going to tell you in this course really allow anyone to develop any business. And if you have an entrepreneur mindset, you have business ideas, but you don't know how to code, until now, it was kind of hard to develop applications, right? You would either have to learn, and it takes like 1 or 2 years to learn coding, or you need to hire a developer, which costs thousands and thousands of dollars, or you need to have a small team. It's very hard. But now you just need to prompt the AI. And in this video, I'm going to tell you the exact prompts for you to create, develop, and implement a business from A to Z in just a few hours. So let's get started with build a killer business in 3 hours with AI. 7 steps to solo success with ready to use AI prompts. And I really believe that we are in this new era of solo entrepreneurship. You no longer need a big team or millions of dollars from investors to develop the next multi-billion dollar startup. I truly believe that very, very soon we will start seeing multi-billion dollar businesses that are run and managed by one single person and a bunch of AI agents, which is what I'm going to tell you today. But for example, Peter Levels, which is an indie entrepreneur, he developed a ton of businesses. He has built a game that took him only 3 hours to develop, and now the game is already generating over $100,000 revenue per month. I'll really invite you to follow Levels.io. You can follow his account on X. And the game that he developed is this flight simulator, Fly Peter. It's kind of a basic flight simulator, but the main point here is that he developed this game 100% using AI coding agents. So he didn't have to code a single line of code. Okay, although he is a developer, you don't need to be a developer to do this. You can develop any game, any website, any app, any online business without any coding knowledge and without having to pay to anyone else. So this is really the magic. Okay, but how can you do this? So in this video, I'm going to give you a framework of 7 steps for solopreneurs to create the next unicorn, the next multi-billion dollar business where it's only you and the AI agents. And the main things to achieve success in this space is to be first mover advantage. You need to be the first moving, and this is the right time to do it because soon, and I mean like 1 or 2 years from now, anyone will be doing this. But at the moment, 95% of the population don't know yet that they can use coding agents, AI coding agents to develop apps. And then you, of course, need creativity and you will need a powerful coding agent. In this case, I'm going to be using Klein. There are other AI coding agents such as Cursor or Copilot, but Klein is way, way more complete. And that's why I have created the first ever Klein course. You can check the link in the resources section for that course. But anyway, let's go ahead and see how to transform your ideas into functioning businesses in just a few hours. And first, of course, we need to start with the idea. And my suggestion here is don't innovate. You can steal an idea. You don't need to invent the wheel, okay? 99% of the business out there are just improvements of already existing businesses, okay? So when you are looking to a new business idea, just find a proven idea at ideas, businesses that already generate revenue, and then you need to 10x the user experience. You just need to improve the user experience. And great ideas come from observing problems around you. So I'll suggest you start with an AI prompt, and you could build an AI prompt that sounds something like this. Find 3 Reddit threads complaining about meal prep. In this case, my use case is meal prep. List the top frustrations, propose a better version, that is buildable in 3 hours. And what you need to do now is to grab this prompt and prompt the AI. Of course, you can make some changes, but now you might be asking, of course, like, what AI? Like, what AI should I use? Is this like ChatGPT? Is it Claude? Tell me where to go. So let me show you how to start doing this. Okay, and the AI that I'm talking about in this case is Klein. Klein is a Visual Studio extension. If you don't know what these things are, it's actually very simple. You just need to install Visual Studio Code, and then you need to come here to extensions, search for Klein, install Klein, and once you have Klein, you need to add an API provider for AI. I have added OpenRouter, and now you can prompt Klein to create any business. So if you think this is too complex, just check my course about Klein. Is the first course ever. In this case, I'm just going to copy paste this prompt. Of course, you can refine the prompt according to your use case, and I'm going to ask Klein. So what Klein is doing now is Google searching. You see here is searching on Google about these 3 Reddit threads where people are complaining about meal prep apps, and we'll address these complaints and propose something that we can build in 3 hours. Okay, and now Klein already finished searching what are the pain points, the complaints of people around meal prep applications, and it seems that it's all about the time consumption issues, food quality problems, variety, and psychological factors. And he proposes to create a flex prep modular meal prep system. It's quite interesting. And this solution will help users to reduce the prep time, better food quality, more variety and flexibility, and less food waste. And we are able to build this application in 3 hours. We have a recipe database with base proteins, chicken, tofu, beans, grains and starches, vegetables, sauces, and we have a mix and match meal builder. Pretty cool, pretty detailed. A prep day planner and simple storage guides. And yeah, this seems to be the basics of the app. Now, if we actually wanted to develop the app, I will switch here Klein to act, and it will just start developing the app. This is how simple it is. And of course, you need to tweak. You need to do the so-called vibe coding. So you need to change here and there. But pretty much in 3 hours, you will be able to create this app. You have an idea, execute the idea, but the next step will be, of course, build. Now we have the idea, let's go and build. So the goal is to build an MVP, minimum viable product, in less than 3 hours. And really, what I've been saying is that the new programming language of 2025 is plain English. So actually, before going ahead and asking the AI to create this application, we can ask to check 3 competitors and build a meal prep app that is 10 times simpler than the competitors and remove all the bloated crap. So I'm going to copy paste this and ask Klein to go and check the top 3 competitors. So now Klein is surfing the internet and checking this. But hey, I don't want this video to be half an hour long. So I'm going to move forward instead of just showing you the progress of Klein doing this. If you want to know exactly how to use Klein, you can check my course. But once you finish building the application, you go and launch it. And you should launch it as soon as possible in order to start gathering user feedback. Launch now, try later. So, of course, your first launch will suck. It's not perfect, but do it anyway. In this world of AI, speed is more important than perfection. If you want to have the perfect app, it will take you ages to deploy. So just go ahead, deploy your app into production, make it go live, ask the AI how to do it, and then you'll get feedback every day. You can improve it a little bit. And that's the way startups grow, okay? You could have your AI assistant to create a Twitter storm with one meme mocking competitor, one before and after user story, one fake scarcity hook, like first 100 users free, and just go ahead and do it. And if you say, oh my God, my app is not perfect yet, just fucking do it. Okay. Just fucking do it. And you'll see that it's easy and it's better to move fast in this world of AI, really. Then, very important next step is to monetize. Profit is more important than prestige. So you are not building a charity app, okay? You need to start charging early and charge often. So if you are doing this meal prep app, you need to start testing how much are the users willing to pay. You can put like a low entry barrier. You can do like a 7 day, 15 day free trial or 1 month free trial to get people hooked, and then start charging $5 a month to see if people are willing to pay for your product or not. But to find the best pricing possible, of course, you can ask your AI agents to analyze 10 competitors' pricing pages, suggest 3 tiers for my app, and write a guilt stripping update pop up. And you can add these now to your app. Remember, we are coding and developing using Klein. You can ask Klein to do all this stuff, and Klein will update your app with the pricing, with everything, with the implementation for you to start charging, like Stripe and so on, so that you can receive money from the customers. Then, of course, you need to automate. If you work more than 1 hour a day in your app, you need to really automate it. Actually, any task that takes like more than 5 minutes a day, you can try to automate it. Hustle is overrated. Work smart in this case. Let AI slave for you, okay? So you can prompt the AI to monitor app metrics and cloud server costs. If the server costs more than $30 per day, for example, optimize it. If user signups drop 50 per day, trigger AI marketing blitz on social media. And the AI will be monitoring your app, will be monitoring the social media, will be your social media manager. This is all possible thanks to Klein. And then once you automate your application, it's time to scale it. AI powered growth hacking. Once you have automated your workflows, it's time to scale aggressively. Now you're starting to generate a little bit money, so it's time to optimize your app and start growing worldwide and expand and start making millions of dollars. You can prompt the AI to analyze user behavior data in my meal prep app, identify the top 3 user actions correlated with higher conversions, and suggest practical UX improvements. And you can do this from time to time in order to keep improving, keep iterating in your app. And then finally, it's time to sell your app. It's time to make the big bucks, cash out and chill. It's time to sell your app to a bigger competitor or to a big company. So the ultimate goal is not to hustle forever, is to cash out and to retire. So it's time for financial freedom. So you can even ask the AI to help you with this step. You can prompt the AI to generate a comprehensive company evaluation report, and this will help them to understand your app, understand your metrics, your revenue, evaluate your app, and offer you 1, 2, 5, 10 billion dollars for your app. So, final thoughts, just do it. Creating a profitable AI powered business isn't rocket science anymore. Anyone can do it. Your grandma can do it. You don't need coding knowledge to develop a complex app, a complex online business. You just ask the AI to do it and transform your creative ideas into reality. And really, the best time to build your killer business with AI was yesterday. The second best time is today. Don't delay AR business ideas, because once the masses discover that they can build any app with AI, you lose the first mover advantage. Okay. If you need more support for this, I have created the Be Limitless community. You can check the link in the resources section, where we are basically a group of entrepreneurs and investors. We are investing in the latest cutting edge technologies, AI, crypto, robotics. So if you want to be on the top of the latest technologies, not only as a user, but as a developer, as an investor, this Be Limitless community is for you. By the way, I'm also going to leave in the description of the video the link for the article that I wrote and inspired creating this video. I wrote this article like 4 days ago, And basically, I give more details and screenshots on how to create this automated business, how to create your killer business, your multi-million dollar business in just 3 hours. All right, if you find this video useful, give it a like and subscribe because I'm going to be creating more cool content like this. And I'll see you in the next video.